This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Welcome into Friday's episode of Off the Board, folks. Colby Marcio alongside me is Cannonball Hassan, Jakob San. Hey, what up, son? Hello, everybody. This is presented by Better Day. Have yourself a better day. This is powered by the one and only FanDuel. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, 250th birthday of our country, the United States of Americana. And that's about it for the 4th of July, chatter. Just kidding. Let's talk about hot dogs. Favorite hot dog outside of Chicago. Boom. Go ahead, Jake.
The next one.
Yeah. Encore.
Thank you.
Encore.
Thank you. I don't know how, because here's the thing. Are you doing anything today? I'm not doing anything today.
I work all day. So
I work tomorrow morning. Because here's the thing.
So do I. Time and a half. Yeah, time and a half.
I'm partially employed at a gym. So I knew as the relatively new hire, I'm third up from the bottom of the totem pole now because they just hired 2 more people. So I knew I was going to get railed either way. So I went ahead because I knew I didn't have plans tonight. And I knew where I'm going is in Wisconsin. It's only an hour and a half drive away. So I was like, let me volunteer to open the gym Saturday morning because then it's all out of the way. They're not going to work me on Sunday. Then I can go. And where I'm going is not far. I can just get in the car and go. And it's still and I could beat most of the traffic because I'm done at 10:30. So most of the traffic is done. I could just go. Yeah. So that was a lot of onomatopoeia from your boy there. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. But good use of onomatopoeia by me. But that's my plan. Thank you. Somewhere my 3rd grade English teacher is smiling. No, so that's my thing. I'm taking it easy today. I do have a haircut today, so Colby Marcio can stop making fun of me for my bedhead when we do these shows. So I know. Well, we were talking about that with you the other day. Also, I'll just say this: when you were doing the little bat swing, you're looking jacked, buddy. You look good. The arms look good. You do. I'm trying to be nice to you for once. You look good. The shoulder, the arm. I don't know if it's the ripping lips or what, but your arms look good, King.
I don't know. Also, this is one of the
I don't know. Colby Marcio never gets bashful. He just got so shy. I've never seen that before.
We don't need to talk about me like that. This shirt, by the way, one of the under $15 ones from Bass Pro. And this is a shirt that doesn't get to leave the house because, hold on.
Pit stains? No.
Nope. Wait. Oh, wait, this isn't that big. Never mind. It's gonna leave the house. Excuse me. It's gonna leave the house. I look pretty good in what's up, Beast? Look pretty good in sky blue. I thought it was one of the mega ones because the car one looks like a dress.
No. I don't even care about that. The little hop as if you were a me in the background of Wii Bowling was so funny just now.
Classic.
So you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. When you throw the ball backwards and they go, woo!
Yeah, and they go, woo! That's what you looked like.
For obviously we all have side jobs. For mine, I have Saturdays off now.
But love that for you.
My boss was like, "Does anyone want to come in Saturday morning? You get time and a half." Me, yes. I won't be coming in on Sunday then.
It's good. It's good.
I'm like, we're not going to do anything till the afternoon, so why would I not take what? Make an
Same.
Extra
that's
bucks?
my thing. I can get to where I'm going when you get to where you're going. When I get to where I'm going tomorrow morning, I'm done at 10:30. I think I've planned it where I'm going to be able to get in my car. I have a car. I've acquired a car for the moment. For
I was going to say, when the hell did you have a car?
Yeah, no, just for this weekend. So I believe I'm going to be able to get in the car right away. So I'm going to get to my destination at noon, which is perfect. Perfect boat time, perfect late. Just bam, get your boy a high noon and out in the water by 12:30. We're cooking with gas, brother.
Okay, back to the original
Anyways.
question of favorite hot dog outside
Yeah,
of
of course.
Chicago. It's Seattle. There's really no other option.
Seattle, did you say?
You never had a Seattle dog?
No.
Really? You would like it. You're a bagel guy. It's cream cheese.
I'm a bagel.
potato.
Well, I'm famously only mostly East Coast East Coast exclusive traveler. So
You went to Denver. You told me about how terrible the airport was.
Denver doesn't count as like what. Like, and I went to the last time I was in Denver was like 3 years ago.
Oh wow, it wasn't even a decade or half a decade. 3 years ago.
Matt,
3 years
Matt,
ago.
you're in the background. Matt, I'd just like to direct you to the text I sent right before the show about Colby. All right, moving on.
Guys, he's talking about how he put in our group chat, let's kill Colby. So
no,
if
I said him. I
if
said
something
him.
happens to me,
It's
Jake's
it's
accountable.
open to interpretation. Open to interpretation. I didn't name names.
Oh, you said let's kill him. But you said but you put Matt, let's kill him.
In a 3-person group chat, I said, Matt, let's kill him.
That's like saying somebody in here has bad breath and it's not me and you're the
We're
one next.
all trying to find the guy who did this.
So stupid. All right. Let's keep the 4th of July going. I don't even know what the number is for Joey Chestnut. I just know death taxes. Have your one
It's gotta be
patriotic
up, Paul, and
moment,
I'll
bet
look
the
for it.
over. Bet
I'll
your
look
one
for it. It's
patriotic
gotta be
over.
up.
It's got to be. I was
There's no way
watching
it's
the
not
clips of his workouts again.
There it is.
Psychopath in the best way possible.
Minus 2,500 favorite, by the way.
Uh-huh. That's worth $2.
Let's see. Personal records. Let's see. Okay. Oh, do they not have him? They don't. Oh, here we go. 70 and a half.
The record's
Plus
what,
money to the
75?
over.
What's the record? That's got to be another prop. Check for that.
Personal records. Joey Chestnut to beat his personal best of. So I believe this means for him to go over 75 and a half. That's 3-1.
I'd take that. Because
I was
do
gonna
you
say,
remember the
should
time-
we bet it?
Do you remember the time? Do you remember the time he tackled that protester? He was on pace to break it, and still won tackling that protester. Dude, national treasure.
Should we bet? Should
I'm
we
not-
bet the 3-1 over
Yes.
75 and a half?
Yes.
I'll do it.
Yes. There's probably. I would wait. There's probably going to be a boost tomorrow, so just wait.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Use your brain, folks. Use your brain. They want you to bet this. They want you to bet this.
Oh yeah, they definitely do. But my worry is that it's going to get bet down because like everybody's like us. They're dumb Americans. We're like, they got to do it 3-1. You got to do it.
It's the only patriotic thing I get involved in.
Yeah,
I'm not really the most patriotic person, so outside of hawking down some glizzies, dude, I want to just something I want to do on the 4th. Eat dogs, hang out with my dogs. Come on,
print the shirts.
print the shirt. That's a pretty good shirt. It's a pretty good shirt.
I just want to eat dogs and hang with my dogs.
Would it be hot dogs with hot dogs, or would it be dogs eating hot dogs?
Dogs eating hot dogs, I think.
Okay.
Oh, like the dogs playing poker, except it's dogs around a hot dog stand.
See, we're on the same wavelength right now. We're humming right now. All
This
right.
is why we do a show.
Let's talk about one thing and one thing only. I mentioned a stat on Wednesday. We're jumping into baseball, folks. I mentioned a stat on Wednesday about the New York Yankees, WRC plus over the last 6 games. It was 9. And Jake made a claim that I was talking in German. I wasn't. However, that stat has now adjusted. Hold on. It is now adjusted. The Yankees WRC plus over their last 6 games is as many producers as we have.
You're kidding.
It's 1. It's 1. That was just for the entrance, Brian. That was my call to take them off. It's 1. You can go check on Handigraphs. It is 1. A whopping
That's so
Uno.
crazy.
I was trying to think of a joke on the spot, and I'm like, I got nothing. I just got to go with the default. Producers.
I mean, that's just insane.
And they're favored with Garrett Cole on the bump today. I wrote on my article at Covers, take the Twins. They have a 1 WRC plus. I'm not rattling off any other stats.
Who's on the mound for the Twins?
I don't
I
care.
looked at it earlier.
I don't care. The Twins' offense is actually playing very well at the moment.
Yeah. And Garrett Cole has not been good.
I think it's 1 bad start or 2 bad starts. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, Matt's confident that
he's been okay.
Garrett Cole is the momentum stopper, but I think the momentum's already swung.
You have to have momentum in the first place, too. Like, this isn't a conversation of like, okay, and I'm going to talk about this in a little bit, little preview here. This is called tease in the business, folks. The business that me and Colby were kicked out of. But like the Braves, the Braves have lost 8 of their last 10, right? But they play the Mets today. So, like, that's a momentum. Like, that's the stopper of the slide stopper, the Mets. Like, that makes sense. Garrett Cole could pitch well, and the Yankees could still lose 1-0. Like,
yeah.
That team stinks. I mean, I made a TikTok the other day, Colby, where I was like making fun of people who were mad about analytics ruining baseball.
This is a great segue to a question I had all week. You're on an absolute tear wagon with the chirping people right now. Are you asking or and I'm not claiming you as like a rage baiter or a click baiter because I know you don't like that stuff, but you're on a tear where I just feel like you're just trying to get some juju off you, or your therapist was like, you need to let out your anger more, and Jake's like, that's it, I'm tearing up everybody on X.
It's not even
something stupid. Like, you're dumb.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, it's not like I'm going out of my way to like find a hot take. Like, these are things I actually believe. Like, I actually like people who are like,
I know.
Like people who like are mad about analytics and people and like old washed up players who are bitter that they got kicked out of the league for being bad. Like, that stuff actually pisses me off. Like, that stuff actually like annoys me. So like the name of our business, Colby, this is as good as anyone. Like, you have to be present and in front of a camera, and you have to like make videos, and you have to be reactionary to stuff. So like, I'm not going out there like this is actually stuff that irritates me. So I might as well make content out of it. And yeah, so is part of it like that's how you get engagement? And I know that's how you engagement farm and you get yourself in the algorithm. Yeah, that's part of it. So like, it helps me out, but also like these are actual things that just irritate me. So as I like to my point of what I was saying, like there are people in the TikTok comments who are like, I've watched the Yankees completely fall apart ever since they've dove into analytics. They haven't accomplished anything outside of the regular season since they became an analytics-based team. Hey, how about you blame lazy ownership for keeping your general manager and manager far past their expiration date before you start blaming the analytics for your team? How about that? How about you actually be mad at the things that you should be mad at instead of being like, analytics, shut up! Be mad at the people. Be mad about the things you should be mad about and not just analytics, the big bad boogeyman of analytics. Shut up!
This I don't know if this correlates, but I think you'll understand where my thought process is on this question to you. With Boone still having a job, it makes it more shocking that James Franklin lost his job at Penn State. It's the same gig. It's the same gig.
You're saying I hope you see where I'm coming from. I absolutely see where you're coming from here. If
you told me 2 years ago who would lose their job first, I would say Boone. James Franklin was coasting.
That's a great comparison. Like, so then ipso facto, maybe this is the year. Maybe finally the Yankees falling apart. But here's the thing: you know what's gonna happen. The parachute's built in. Did you see the Buster Olney report or quote yesterday? He was on the Just Baseball show. Buster Olney said the Judge might not be back till the middle of August. Like, this still might be another month without Judge.
Hold on.
Like, so if that's going to be the case, I can't believe we're turning this into a Yankees thing. Like, again, this is like all of June, like May, June, we talked about the Cubs and the White Sox. Now, like, end of June, beginning of July is all Yankees, apparently. Anyway, like the parachute's built in for Cashman and Boone. They're going to get up there at the podium at the end of the year. They're going to sneak in as a wild card. They're going to lose to the Rays in the divisional series. And then the parachute's going to be built in. Oh, well, you know, we know that we could have played better, but when you lose your best player, a back-to-back MVP for 75% of the year, you're going to lose a lot of production, and that's going to be hard to come back from. And when you're dealing with injuries in the rotation, Max Fried, who's I can't tell what pixel, Judge AL MVP 15 to 1, 150 to 1, yeah. Not good.
All right,
So
hang it up.
That's but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Colby, that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to get up at that podium at the end of the year after they lose to the Rays in the divisional series 3-1 or 3-0. And Steinbrenner, Hal, and Cashman and Boone are all going to get up there, and Hal's going to say all of these things about injuries and lack of production because of the injuries. And that's if Fried had been healthy all year, and Cole had been healthy all year, and if Judge had been healthy all year, oh, well, we would have won the division by 7 games and blah, 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 blah. And then they'll just run it back again.
No, I have no comment because that's exactly what's going to happen. They do it every year.
And the
Also,
parachute's built in already.
I had a comment I wanted to make about Ben Rice, and I keep seeing the slander on him, and people could be right, but I just have a thought, because how good are you if you don't have protection around you? What protection does Ben Rice have?
Right.
What does he have?
Cody Bellinger.
Oh, wow.
The corpse of Paul Goldschmidt when he plays.
Oh, I mean, it's not a corpse. He's on fire. He's
been great.
But
The point being, when he plays about half the games.
He only plays when there's lefties, pretty much.
Right.
The southpaw is on the bump. But I don't. It's tough for me to care right now, because they're in this purgatory of normal, or not even normal is not the right word. Just mediocrity. A good mediocrity.
Their normal is purgatory. Purgatory is their normal.
A playoff team that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
That's why I can't stand seeing them in the World Series contender graphics and whatnot. They're not.
Yeah, let's pull up those prices. Let's update the futures prices on that.
They're third until they're actually horrible by everyone's standards.
Right now, World Series, Dodgers plus 175, Yankees 5-1, and then a $5 drop off to the Mariners and Brewers. They're second.
I mean, sure.
First in the AL.
The AL sucks. Sure, the AL sucks.
They're half the price of the next closest AL team. They're 5-1. The Mariners are 10.
The Mariners are bad too.
Should we be betting the Rangers at 25-1?
I was just about to say, if anyone's looking for an AL team to get it in to win the World Series or get to the World Series, you're not taking anything under 20-1. I'm just like, what are the Rays? 10-1?
No, Rays are 19.
See? 20-1. I was on the dot.
I'd bet the Rangers at 25 before I'd bet the Rays, though.
I'm just a team that's clearly better than the Yankees.
Yes. Your point being, you're not betting the Mariners at 10. You're not like, and that's it. You're not betting the Yankees. You're not betting the Mariners. So then the next closest team is the Rays at 19. There's probably a 20 out there. Rangers 25, Guardians 33, Blue Jays 33.
I would rather bet the White Sox than the Guardians.
45.
Yeah, Slate Ciccone is going to get me to the AL pennant. He gives up 78 hits a game. Yesterday he gave up 9. Another Italian
discourse, hate. And I'm tired of the discourse around Tanner Bibee too. Get that guy out of my face too.
But he was tipping his pitches to the Nationals.
Yeah,
we saw 98.
He stinks.
Oh my God.
45-1 at FanDuel, which sponsors this show. 45-1 on the White Sox.
Let's talk about another.
Hold on, I'm gonna check one. I'm gonna check one more book, and I'm gonna check the book with the app that hates you for using it.
Oh God! You talking about the Crimea River?
It's such a bad app.
You talking about Crimea River? You're talking about a different book then.
I'm talking about the Lion book.
Oh no, that's a good one. You're the book that doesn't
Their app
want you
sucks.
Nah, they got the best odds.
but their app sucks.
Oh yeah, it's AOL with a book.
Yeah, two things can be true. There's a
Yeah.
22 at the Lions book on the Rays. To your point,
I wouldn't bet it. This was the problem with the Rays last year. And this is my new favorite thing.
You're right. I'm not betting the Rays. I'm not betting the Rays.
This is
Although
my favorite.
I will say one less. Sorry, actually, I'm not sorry.
No,
you do this to me all the time. Like
I'm not mad.
Rasmussen and McClanahan is a good 1-2 punch. Like you do need a good 1-2, like bang bang.
Martinez
and if McClanahan's not going to be your number one. Martinez is like, I don't know. Martinez, if he's your 3, that's fine. Like, and he's pitched well, but I just like the Rays. The Rays finally, for the first time, like in this window of them contending, they finally have an offensive core of at least 3 players with Caminero, Yandy, and Aranda. And then they have 2 really good pitchers with McClanahan and Rasmussen. The problem is McClanahan you're not confident that he's going to make it the entire time. And you're not confident that either of those guys can go 7 or 8 innings on a regular basis.
So before I was rudely interrupted, hold a Jake on there.
Yeah, how's
Jake
it feel?
Quote. They're just kidding. It doesn't bother me. This is my new favorite thing to see on Twitter in regards of the MLB season right now. And I've only seen it between 2 teams, and that's the Rays and the Dodgers. And it's people just going, do they only play at home? Honest to God, I feel like every game the Dodgers play is at home. It's almost like a shock to me when I'm like, they're on the road.
That's a great point.
That leads to my question. Do you know or can you find the Rays' second half schedule? Is it mainly on the road like last year? Because I think that's going to be their kiss of death once again.
I'll tell you in 1 second.
And people are probably going to feel like, they're not in a minor league field anymore.
I will also say this. Like, the Rays are currently in the middle of an away series. They just swept Kansas City on the road, and they have Houston on the road starting tonight.
I think that's going to jeopardize their momentum.
So they open on the road at Boston and at Toronto, so interdivision. Then they're back home for 3.
Ooh,
so they're on the road for 2 series to open the year. Then they're home for 3, including against our White Sox. Then they're back on the road for 3, Colorado, Seattle, Oakland. Or I guess Sacramento, then back home for 2, on the road for 2. It's about even. It's about 2 for 2 for 2 for 2. Just about. So it's about even split.
I'm on Tankathon.
Which means it's about even split for in the first half then too.
So where the hell are the Rays? This is toughest remaining schedule. We'll go AL. The Yankees have one of the toughest remaining schedules left in the AL. The Rays, 24th easiest or toughest, excuse me. So that's
what, 6th easiest?
5th easiest in the AL. The Guardians have the easiest remaining schedule in baseball.
Shocker. I was going to say, to answer your question, because we should have just done this from the start, the Rays have played 43 games at home so far, and they've played 41 on the road. So it's about even. So they got about even going the rest of the way.
Yeah. I wish it was a tougher.
And we're halfway through the year.
Then we could bet they're under. But
do we have to bet the Rays?
No. I want this.
What about to win the American League? Not to win the World Series, but to win the American League.
Here's my rebuttal. Why would you want to bet them right now when they're scorching? It's like
you're going to bet them when they have the 6th easiest schedule and then league in the second half.
At least wait till they have a slump.
What if they don't? They end the first. I mean, unless you think they're going to stumble at home against the Yankees and Mariners going into the break,
buying into a certain what at its peak. Why would we do that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's all right. Someone will get the joke. We got enough people in here.
Text it to me. But I'm just saying, like, unless you think the Rays are going to stumble, because they're going to play well in Houston. Like, Houston stinks, especially tonight against Arrighetti, who's been atrocious. Unless you think they're going to stumble at home against the Yankees and Mariners going into the break, because then you have Boston coming out, Toronto coming out. Oh, I think this was recent. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Like,
buy in. It's at its peak.
Okay. Hear me out. Then this, if you to use your methodology, your thought process here. If there was ever going to be a time that the Rays were going to quote slump, it would probably be at home at the end of the month against Texas and Chicago, the White Sox, because then they go on the road Colorado, on the road Seattle, on the road A's, then home Baltimore. So like they're going to have a streak there then where they look. So like it's either you're buying now or you're buying at the end of the month if you're buying the Rays. I think I'm talking myself into the race. Not to win the World Series, but to win the American League. They're plus 650 to win the AL. If that doesn't tickle you enough, like
it doesn't tickle me.
Pair it with somebody for the Open in the middle of summer, or pair it with Joey Chestnut to break his record at 3-1. Wait, let's do that. Just for funsies. I want to see what this is.
Jake's gonna pair this with a 4th of July smooch too, and lose.
Okay, rude.
Dude, I'm gonna get a New Year's and 4th of July kiss.
The Sig Uth is coming with me tomorrow. So because of the implication, what?
We're not gonna be putting fraternity terms into our girlfriend's name. Bro said Sig Other. Bro's talking Yo Gabba Gabba over here. Bro's talking Beta Chai
Bro's
tea.
talking. Okay, you should put that in the rotation. Bro's talking Yo Gabba Gabba is really good.
Oh, dude, as obviously I went to Paul. We didn't really have frats, and if you were in one, you were a big loser. When I would like go to state schools, I'm like, dude, I'm over at Yo Gabba Gabba. Yo, Beta Chai tea.
Okay, hear me out. Rays win American League and Joey Chestnut to beat his personal best 25-1.
That doesn't feel good enough for me.
Come on, what do you mean?
I'm not betting that.
I'm betting it.
Oh my god.
I'm betting it.
Yo Gabba Gabba. Sig Other. I'm not gonna let that one fly.
Okay. No, the girlfriend is coming with me tomorrow. Very meeting
Sig
a lot of the
Other.
family for the first time. Scared.
Please call Morgan, and I want to hear you say Sig Other to her. Because when you said it originally, I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
I'm not doing that.
Yo, hold on. Let me call my Sig Other.
I'm not doing that.
It sounds like a slur. It sounds like a slur.
Well, you would know. You do like to use them a lot.
First of all, the last thing I use is that. The last thing.
You walked right into that. You have no one to blame but yourself for that one. You walked right into that one.
I do think it's funny that my friends claim I use them. I don't. It's a good bit. But let's talk about a bet
because you use them.
Should be getting on today.
Come on, you can't tell. Like, if people are going to bet the Joey Chestnut thing anyway,
this is
and we don't like anybody in the American League. Like,
so you're gonna say we don't like anyone else in the hot dog eating contest?
That too, that as well.
No, seriously, today, I feel like this one's just it doesn't correlate. It does and it doesn't, but only if it happens on one swing. Shohei Ohtani, I was told before we hit start, plus 115 on the bases. I knew his alt line 2.5 H to the double R is at plus 133. Here's the thing. It can't hit if he hits a homer, both bets. Shohei Ohtani plus money on the bases is typically an auto play. It's like hold on. Let me pull up the trends. It's a 50% hit rate on 2.5 H to double R. Batters have max 314 elite ratings. That's a huge sample size. Batters, let me get the bases just to have the trends in front of me. What did you add?
I didn't add anything. I shopped around. Dude, okay, you have to be with me on this. 50-1.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
For the same two bets?
Yes.
What was what's the Joey Chestnut one?
Because there's a boost though too. So but also even without the boost, it's 39-1.
What was the original Joey Chestnut?
Alone at FanDuel, Joey Chestnut is plus 470 to break his record.
Oh. Also, super side note, the 2+ bases, 56.69%
Okay, I'm
of the
definitely
time
betting this now.
for the bases. So he's likely going to get walked. We know Shohei's always due for a walk. And with that lineup behind him, you get a little bit more protection with the H to the double R. I think the plus 133 is the better option for Shohei tonight. 100% Arsenal coverage against Michael King. Damn it, I'm going to have to. I didn't add it yet, but I'm going to have to bet that. I'm writing that at the moment as well. Michael King's kind of fell off over the last couple games. Also, we know him as a strikeout pitcher. His last 5 games, he's under 15% K rate. Under 15. That's quite concerning. He doesn't walk anyone.
Yeah, he's been bad.
There's just a bunch of contact coming off him. I think Shohei, after last night, and him not having to worry about a bunch because he's on the mound and hitting, his mind's off both sides when he's doing one or the other. I think he's a good look tonight. Also, I like Juan Soto, same bet, over 2.5 H double R. Taking on Grant Holmes, who gives up 44% hard hit against lefties at home, 63.6% elevation. Juan Soto is making 52% hard hit over his last 30 plate appearances against righties, 9.5 barrel rate, 609 slugging, 1042 OPS. It's Juan Soto. He's definitely going to be on the base path because we know Juan Soto walks more than anybody in baseball, and Grant Holmes' walk rate's up. And you're like, Colby, well, we need some hits. Hey, if we just get one good swing, leaves the park, we're fine. I do think Soto is a good look for a home run today as well. And I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but we're betting Yordan. We're betting Yordan, 100% Arsenal coverage, same prop. I boosted it to 168, the 2.5 H to double R. Big on the 2.5 alt line H to double R today. I think there's just a ton of value. And they're playing Nick Martinez. Nick Martinez, we just talked about, he's kind of falling off a cliff in his most recent starts. It's Yordan. He's hitting the ball hard. And this last one was the first bet I locked into the day. Actually, I'll have another one in that Rays game, but I'm just too excited to mention this one because I texted it in our chat. James Wood is ice cold at the moment. He's frozen. I bet his home run for one reason only. I think he's hashtag due, as Jake would say. Hashtag due. It's fine. I have friends. It was a slip. Hashtag due. Excuse me. He's got an 83 batting average in his last 30 plate appearances against righties. He's making 92.3% hard hit. Now, I couldn't find more data to tell a bigger story, but I'm just going to go out and risk it and assume he's just hitting the piss out of the ball right to everybody. Because hitting the ball that hard over the last 30 plate appearances, you're kind of due for a ball to land somewhere, and it might be over a fence. So I think James Wood is definitely a go, at least at the home run. I'm still debating on the other spots. I'll probably have it out later today. Final one might be one of my favorites, Jonathan Aranda. 92.5% Arsenal coverage against Arrighetti. Covers his H to double R 60% of the time. I boosted this one. This one I think you could pay the juice at for 1.5. If you want to alt it for plus money with a 2.5 like the rest of the ones I had, do it. It's a 51-game sample size going over that 60% of the time. He's done it in 6 of his last 10, on the road 7 of his last 10. Last 30 plate appearances against righties, he's batting almost 500. I'm sure falling knife's going on. I don't care. 600 on-base percentage, 696 slugging, 1269 OPS. Arrighetti's allowing 50% hard hit, 22% barrel rate. A 9. Home run per 9. I think that's what that was. I like Aranda today. That was all.
You're seriously not going to bet this with me at 50-1?
No.
Come on. I know Matt's going to do it. Matt will do it. Matt will bet it with me. I'm in. I'm not even kidding. Like, Hold on. This stat is going to drive me nuts. I got to go look this up. And I can only do it on my laptop. So if I freeze, bear with me. Okay. Great. Can't wait. This should be good.
It seems to be fine right now. Hold on.
We're just gonna see like the like that TikTok meme where it's just like the screen explodes.
I really need to know what this stat was. Just I know what I put originally, but now I gotta go here. Dude, Aaron Getty's been terrible. Come on, load. We don't have much time.
We have a ton of time. We're fine. Chill out.
I'm talking about before this thing explodes. It's like a ticking time
Oh,
bomb.
right.
Last.
Okay, I posted the ticket. I'm in.
Oh my Lanta. Aaron Getty. What is this?
Getty.
9? What the hell was the stat? Oh, it's below it. Yeah, it is. Oh my God, it is. So, forgot. 77. Oh, nope. 72.2% elevation rate. 900 home run per 9 against the last 30 lefties faced. Yeah. My white whale, Jonathan Aranda. Please homer. Please. Never cashed a home run play with Aranda. Those are the plays. He's so mad.
Guy's gonna bet Aranda home run, but he won't bet the Rays to win the American League with me.
It's true.
Fake friend, fake co-host. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff. I texted this to you guys earlier, and you had a rebuttal
Hey, this
that
guys,
I
don't
thought
listen
was
to this.
silly. I don't know what you said. Okay. Anyway, I texted the group chat earlier. I can't believe David Peterson is a minus 130 favorite in the year of our Lord 2026. That guy sucks. I don't care that the Cubs offense has been on fire. I don't care that Dansby Swanson has decided to be the best hitter on the planet. Doesn't matter. Don't care. David Peterson in no world against anybody should be a minus 130 favorite. So I'm taking the Cardinals on the money line. I'm going to back them. The Cardinals are a playoff team. They've been a good team. They've seen Peterson before. I'm going to back Andre Payante. He's been really good on the road, a 2.73 ERA when he's on the road. Ground ball pitcher, so the heat and the wind does not bother me. Same thing. Give me Jordan Walker over 1.5 total bases. That's minus 110. Shop around because it's minus 130 elsewhere. He's been playing really well. He had a home run yesterday. And if you don't want to lay minus 110 on the bases, here's some hashtag value. Nelson Velasquez, also for the Cardinals, over 1.5 total bases, plus 117, plus 331 to homer. Shop around for that. Doesn't play a lot. Played in limited games, limited sample size for St. Louis. But he's been hitting really well against lefties. All 3 of his home runs have been against lefties. Slugging 690, nice against them.
You?
Guess what hand? David Peterson. You're welcome. And on the road, he's slugging 800 this year. So Nelson Velasquez over 1.5 total bases and a homer. Jordan Walker over 1.5 total bases. Cardinals on the money line. I wrote this yesterday in the Substack, HassanSacks.substack.com. Esmeralyn Valdez for the Pirates has been on fire. People are asking him about Rookie of the Year. He's got a 258 expected batting average. He strikes out a lot. I don't think he's going to win Rookie of the Year. I think there's going to be a regression, but we might as well bet on him while he's got the hot hand. So I'm going to bet on him over 1.5 total bases. That's plus 115. He's been unbelievable. So getting plus 115 while he's on this insane streak, I'll take it. He was 2 for 3 with a triple yesterday. Even though I like Foster Griffin overall, he spent the last 3 years in Japan and pitched really well. He's got a 2.93 ERA. But he's got a 4.21 FIP.
Yeah. And I got one.
There's regression coming. He's one of the guys the Nationals should absolutely be trading at the deadline because they're a 500 team, did not win in bleep, and he's a million years old. They should sell high on him while they can. So, little fade of Foster Griffin. Yes, dear.
Before we get past this game and we get past any of these other ones, I texted our chat. 3 games today will be in the sub 100s, if not in the 100s. That being this Washington game, the Yankees, and the Reds game. So if you're looking to be like, well, why are these odds terrible? Or be like, oh, this is actually pretty good value on these. One, pretty good value on James Wood to go yaya. And that was one of the main reasons I leaned into it. CJ Abrams is another good look if you want to parlay two guys or take two straight because you're going to the game. You want to be on the Nationals. Your name is Matt Pisani. You're a big Nationals fan outside of being a Yankee fan. Yeah, and Matt's there right now, and he put in the chat, it is hot as balls. It's hot as balls here. What do we got today?
There you go.
86. Also, seeing that it was 76 at the lake yesterday pissed me off.
Why?
I was so jealous.
Oh, yeah, it was great. It's even better today, I think. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to fade Foster Griffin. Valdez over 1.5 total bases. And that one, speaking of that Reds game, you could get Sale Stewart at almost 3-1 to homer, and you could get plus money on the bases. I like that. He's been on one of his usual tears. He's got 3 home runs in his last 6 games. It's very hot in Cincinnati. The ball already flies out there. So seems like a good opportunity for some runs. Trevor Rogers has been playing and pitching much better, but Stewart, 282 with a 526 slugging percentage against left-handed batters this year. Again, guess what hand Trevor Rogers throws with. Mentioned it earlier. If you're playing bad baseball, just play the Mets. You get the Braves at minus 106. They've lost 8 of their last 10. They look terrible, but I like Christian Scott, but he gives up a lot of hard contact, gives up a lot of homers. Grant Holmes is just a guy, but the Braves are not this bad. The Mets are this bad. I'll take the little bit of value, #value on the Braves. And last one.
There's no value on the Braves.
Minus 105?
Take the plus money.
For the money line?
Take the plus money.
I like the money line with the Braves. Whatever. We can disagree. Reasonable minds can disagree, or insane minds. Speaking of taking the plus money, Rays first 5 team total over 2.5 plus money against Spencer Arrighetti. Colby gave you all the reasons why he's been terrible. Regression to the max, a 9 ERA in June, as we mentioned, 7 home runs and 5 June starts. Just not good for Spencer Arrighetti, Spencer Spaghetti. He's also never seen Junior Caminero or Yandy Diaz. Seems bad. So I'll go the Rays. First 5 team total over 2.5 plus money. And that's it. That's the card.
Oh, am I missing anything on the card? I don't think so.
Also, Rays to win the American League, parlayed with Joey Chestnut to make history tomorrow, 50-1.
I kind of have a feeling the Rays might stumble a bit tonight. I don't know what it is. Maybe the change of scenery has me thinking their
indoors
hot streak will come to an end. I mean, they're indoors regardless at Trop.
Also true.
I don't know. Also, we need to talk about this. Dude, I was watching I think it was Wednesday night. I was watching the Phillies broadcast. And
Kruk.
I forget how underrated Kruk is. Dude. Did you see my tweet?
Yes.
So the people that didn't see it, I just posted about what they were talking about. They interviewed this woman. I forgot her name, and excuse my ignorance. She's an astronaut. And
wow, Colby hates women. Get him. Get him. Colby doesn't know women astronauts. Get him.
Anywho, they got through the questions, like the serious ones, and Kruk goes, all right, so we got enough of these questions out of the way. You guys got beer up there? She goes, no, carbonation doesn't really do well up there. He goes, man. And then followed it up with, as she's sitting there going, I used to be a non-believer about the moon landing. And then, I asked her thoughts, and she thinks it happened. And you know what? I'm a believer now. Why? He goes, I'm not going to ask these podcasters. I'm going to go straight to the source, an actual astronaut. When he said podcasters, I was cackling. Dude, he's a gem. And then they interviewed another guy like 2 innings later. I forgot what he did. And had nothing to do with astronauts. And he just goes, yeah, I heard Kruk started to believe in the moon landing 10 minutes ago. Dude, he's a gem. Absolute gem. I miss him.
He's been great.
Oh, he didn't do Sunday night. He did Baseball Tonight, didn't he? What did he do?
No, he was Sunday Night Baseball too.
No, that was Joe Morgan and John Miller.
I'm almost positive Kruk. Maybe it wasn't Sunday Night Baseball, but he was on the national broadcast.
He was on ESPN. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on. He was
I
I'm
think he was
almost
on the
positive
panel.
it was.
I'm pretty sure he was on the panel.
I thought he was in the booth.
Let me see if Chad has anything.
I'm almost positive.
I'm very choppy. What?
Yes.
Since when?
Since the beginning, I just didn't want to say anything so you wouldn't flip your computer. It's all right. We got upgrades coming, people. We got upgrades.
Yeah, you know what? I do remember. Maybe it was after it was John Miller.
I think it was because it was. You know who it was? It was what's his face? The Toronto broadcaster.
Oh, I love that guy.
He's awesome, and I can't remember his name. I love him.
Hold on, John Kruk.
It was
ESPN.
Somebody is screaming at their screen right now. It was him in the Blue Jays guy. Oh my God! Why can't I remember his name?
Yeah, he was on the panel. This is how I remember him.
No, dude, he was in the booth.
I know. I'm just saying. Oh, here. Maybe if you see his face.
Showman. It was Showman and Kruk. It was Showman and Kruk forever, like 15 years ago.
Oh, dude, you are so. Spoiled.
It was a great booth.
We're so spoiled. And now it's
Showman's awesome. He's so good.
I mean, 10 years ago it was worse, but it's gotten better. I also really don't watch Sunday Night Baseball anyway.
Right.
I don't.
It was definitely Showman. Yes, dude, it was then. It was Showman and Kruk.
What years?
I mean, this first story that pops up is from 2014. So yeah, about 15 years ago.
All right.
Yeah, it was. I distinctly remember it was like the early 2010s until, about 10 years ago or so.
I will say, anytime that Yankees Red Sox Sunday Night Baseball game comes on and it's John Miller doing the open, I listen to that whole thing. That whole thing, and Derek Jeter followed by Nick Swisher.
Somebody texted me the Chestnut Rays. What happens if you add Scheffler Masters?
What if you add Christian McCaffrey, most improved or offensive player of the year? He's not even going to make it through a full year. Don't even think about that. But no, I was going to say the most, like, the new broadcast that it's like 98 former players. I'm good. I mean, some of these guys aren't good at what they do, and it's really annoying how they're just like, oh, you used to play? Here you go. I get the reasoning behind it because you think if you play, you can talk the game. But some of these guys are boring. I mean, at least, like, I'm saying Kruk's the best. Kruk's at least hilarious and entertaining.
Sorry, now you have me thinking about stuff. Hold on.
Like, I don't need, what is it, Rizzo? I don't need to hear Rizzo talk. I don't need to see his podcast. Dave Ross, I'm good. Or not Dave Ross. Right, Dave Ross, yeah. Wait, Dave Ross works at VEASAN. Or
Dave Ross wants to get back into coaching. Did you see that? He wants the Mets to give him a call.
Yeah, and so does Albert Pujols.
Pujols, I think, would be good.
No, I agree. I think Pujols would be good, but just all these.
They don't have NFL awards up at this book yet. Lame. All right, never mind.
All right, that's all I got for right now. Jake, you got anything?
That's all I got.
Right.
No, have a good weekend. Holiday weekend. Going to be fun. The Substack is going to come out in just about like 15 minutes or so. I'm going to write some AL Cy Young stuff. I'm going to include this parlay in the Substack in case you missed it. Game Day Garage, the show in the U with Jake Hassan in like 40 minutes. Going to go over more awards. Go over this parlay. Yes,
more dogs or beverages drank for you?
Beverages, easily.
Dogs for me.
That's because you're not about that life.
Gotta mix it in water. I'll see you guys.
Yeah,
have a good one.
Bye.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.